Talk about
I
that,
got
though.
spies, I got this, but every time he talks, though, he ain't shit of a fighter, but he's doing everything you can to figure it out. I need a rehydration clause. I need a 1 to 36. I need this.
You don't want to
that.
to
You
fight
need everything for a non-complete
you
fighter.
not? It's a
Why is
135
that?
fighter.
Why do you need everything for a non-complete
Are you?
fighter?
Or all he's relying on is a weak ass hook. That's it. That's all he relying on is a hook. No defense, no nothing, no footwork, no head movement. He don't have no head movement, no nothing. Talking about he's a man. Get him out of here.
Look at you.
One punch. That's
what
you talk about. That one.
Speak a little louder. I can't hear you.
Once I touch that
Anything.
jaw, you're going to sleep. I probably break your jaw. You've been practicing on keeping your hands up. Do that.
Oh, you haven't watched your tape, brother.
Yo, that press conference was lit. And I gotta say, Ryan Garcia, Team Ryan Garcia has won the press conference. And I gotta say this. Before I get into all of that about how Ryan Garcia, Team Ryan Garcia won the press conference, I gotta say, you cannot disagree with me that the best part of the entire press conference came at the very end after the face-off when Gervonta Tank Davis said, "My defense way better than yours, nigga."
My defense way better than yours, nigga.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Yo, I felt that from the bottom of my heart. My defense better than yours.
My defense way better than yours,
You're
nigga.
gonna see. You're gonna see.
But listen. We got to start off by saying this, dude. Look, Oscar De La Hoya kicked everything off. I thought Ryan Garcia looked a little timid at the beginning. He definitely looked cotton mouth. He had the cotton mouth. He looked dehydrated. He had all that going on. But after Oscar De La Hoya came out swinging, he got Leonard Ellerbe moist.
Sleep under the fucking wheel for all your fucking fighters. Sleep under the fucking wheel. We don't like that motherfucker.
F filth. But, and they go on, Calvin Ford, he comes out and he, comes behind in support of Gervonta Tank Davis naturally, because he looking at him like that's his son, father and son. I get where he was coming from. Joe Goosen was real with his, so he looked solid and leveled and unrattled and on the question and on the target at hand. I'm just saying Team Ryan Garcia looked more disciplined. They looked more ready. Now, as for Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, this is interesting. Gervonta is facing a guy who is not afraid of him, 100% not afraid of him. I've seen that happen on a few occasions. Sonny Liston, Muhammad Ali, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield, Iron Mike Tyson, right? You're dealing with a guy who's literally not afraid of you, who means every word he says. And the funny thing, when you look at Tank at the beginning, Tank always kind of quiet, right? Right before the fight, he's always kind of, he looks bashful, he looks kind of shy. But I think that's Tank trying to hold back his anger. I always saw Tank as a real one, a man of few words, just trying to keep things down. When Ryan started talking, Tank really got mad. When he said, "I'm going to break your jaw,"
I probably break your jaw.
I was like, he means that. From the bottom of his gut, he means that, okay? And Ryan Garcia looked a little nervous. He looked a little shocked. He shook a little bit because Ryan was getting the best of him. Ryan was looking at Tank and was like, looked back at Tank, looked at him for a minute and looked down.
What?
You talk about that one.
Speak a little louder. I can't hear you.
He said,
Ryan got in his head. But after that snap that Tank did, Ryan Garcia looked a little shook. And then Ryan Garcia stepped up again. And then Tank started biting his nails.
All right.
You're delusional about your defense. Trust me, man. Gamboa had you bruised up. Can you look at
I'm in the PBC live stream. I'm in the chat room. And people are like, "Hey, look, Tank looks nervous." I think he was biting his nails. I want to just destroy somebody. I've seen Mike Tyson do that, biting his gloves when he was fighting Roy Jones Jr. It's just like, Nerve, anxiety, maybe you could call it that, but I don't think it's out of fear at all. But I think Ryan Garcia was making great points. He was making great points. Like, if I can't box, rehydration clause, this catch weight, all these stipulations, and you got a mole in my camp, you got spies in my camp talking about what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and things like that. I love that. And Ryan Garcia, I'm telling you, show business partner in the war room. He said, you need to look at tape of yourself. When he was talking about Ryan Garcia doesn't have defense and carrying his arm, his hands low, he's carrying his guard low. He said, you got to look at some tape of yourself, right? So Ryan Garcia's been really doing his homework. Goosen said that he has a plan A, plan B. I think Team Ryan as a unit won the press conference, but I'm not saying Gervonta Tank Davis is afraid. I'm not saying that Gervonta Tank Davis didn't put a good performance. He definitely did. He made a good argument for himself for real. But another thing I want to say. I think Ryan Garcia was projecting when he said, you look drained. I think he knows he looks a little drained. I think he was trying to project. I think he was trying to, you know how you just say the opposite, you're trying to say your insecurities and project it on somebody else. I think that's what he was trying to do, but maybe not. Maybe he think he really looks drained. Dude, I was fired up in there. But I think Team Ryan Garcia won the press conference. I don't think that means he wins the fight, right? I just think he won this press conference. So right now, I think it's kind of a tie. Right? I have Gervonta Tank Davis winning the first two press conferences. I got Ryan Garcia winning the grand arrivals, and I got Ryan Garcia winning this last press conference. Let me know how you all feel in the comments below. Show biz adult. I'm out.